Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just a little short video real quick, get you caught up on the events of last night. We had a drive-by in front of my house. Me and the wife went to bed. I guess it was a little about 12:30 or so. Well, she woke me up at 1:58, said she heard a noise. Well, by the time I turned over, I heard the noise too. She heard 2 gunshots, then I heard 3. So, pulled up the video on the security cameras, and we looked, and sure enough, there was a group of people out in the front yard of the house across the street from us. There are several cars there, and all of a sudden, a car turned on our road, going a little faster than normal. It drove by, and one of the individuals in the yard across the street from us, you could see his arm go up, and you see him fire 2 shots. You could see the muzzle flash on the video. Well, then, about that time, there was another car come onto the road. Sorry, here, waiting on this traffic to get clear. Another car come on the road and was going a little bit faster than the last car. And that same individual, you seen that person raise their arm up again, and this time they fired 3 shots. You can see the muzzle flash on 3 shots. Now at the time I had the audio turned off on the cameras, that way it didn't record sound, trying to save space on the memory card and everything. I wish I would have got the sound, but you clearly see the muzzle flashes. What was startling about it is the first 2 shots, hardly anybody ran. There's a couple people on their front porch. They went back in the house real quick, but everybody else out in the yard and everything, they just kind of stood around. Nobody acted like they were in a hurry to get away. Now, when he fired off the last 3 shots, everybody ran then. I believe the individual that fired the shots left in a car that was parked there. My camera was blinded by a car that pulled out from their house, and their headlights shined right into the camera. So I lost track of him for about 3 seconds, but I believe he got in one of the cars and left. That takes us on to 3:20 in the morning. We're laying there just about to get back to sleep. You know, the excitement of everything that happened was winding down and everything. Well, all of a sudden we hear pow. A few seconds later, pow, 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 pow. 4 more shots. So, of course, I pull up the video, scroll back the timeline, and I'm looking at the video, and this was the drive-by. A car pulled onto the street. The audio, I turned it on to record the audio after the last incident. The audio wasn't quite synced up with the video, so as soon as the car turns the corner, you hear a shot, which I know that car wasn't shooting, turning the corner. Now, when the car goes in front of our house, you see the muzzle. You see one muzzle flash from the vehicle. I believe that is the single shot that you first hear from that car. And then about 4 seconds later, you hear the other 4 shots. Now, that's out of camera shot right there. But you can see on another, not you can see, I'm not posting the videos up here, because I did turn them into the police. But after that first shot, they got right off the camera, and I switched to another camera, and they slowed down. They hit their brakes and slowed down. They didn't come to a complete stop, but they slowed down quite a bit, and that's when the other 4 shots were done, I do believe. Now, we sat there for a few minutes watching and waiting. There was no movement at the house, no sense of urgency. I don't remember any police coming on this time. Now, police did come the first time. We did not go out there and talk to them. We don't want them to know. Well, I struggled with it back and forth, debating on whether or not I wanted to actually turn the video into the police or not. I'm not scared. I'm not too worried about it myself, any kind of retaliation. But I do have a wife, and I do have to take her feelings and her safety into account. And I felt that for both of our safety, really, the videos needed to be turned in. Maybe they can catch these individuals. Maybe they can go where they seen the first muzzle flashes, look in that area and maybe get the brass from those shots. But the only thing is, I'm just worried that when they do release that there's video, that they're going to see the video and know that video was taken from our house. That's my only concern. But I turned it into the police. I went up to the police station. Of course, because of COVID, the lobby's closed, so I'm starting to call the number, and I seen an officer pull out from behind the building, and I flagged him down. He kind of had a strange look on his face, and he's like, "Yeah, can I help you?" And I told him, "Yes, sir." I told him who I was, and I said that, I live over on that street, and I do have video from my security cameras of the drive-by last night. I think you may be interested in that. And he had a happy look on his face, and he's like, "Sweet!" He said, "Let me pull around there real quick." So he pulled around. Nice bikes. He pulled around, and it's kind of bright outside, so he really couldn't see anything on the phone. Plus, with COVID, you had to keep your social distance, so he wanted to keep his distance a little bit. But he asked me, "Can you email it to me?" I was like, "Of course, I can email it to you." So I emailed all 4 videos that I recorded of it. 2 videos from the front camera, and then 2 videos from our shed camera. And of course, I put descriptions in both of them. That way they knew exactly what they were looking at. Hopefully something will be done about this. I don't know if anything will be. Hopefully nothing bad comes of it. But just want to give you a little bit of an update on what's been going on, a little bit of an excitement we had last night. So that's all I got for you today. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the last couple miles before I get home. So if you guys are out riding, stay safe, stay vigilant, and we'll see you on the other side.